two. Down to one. It's James. Yes!
This ball is crushed.
MC Cannibal, rap Hannibal. Here to change the game, mainframe, all y'all programmable. Coaching on tracks, balling like a paper like Phil. I'm on BS real, my rhymes convict and heal.
Welcome to the Faithful Fan Show. I'm your host, Tony Cook. We are back. I told you guys I was going to hit you with these recaps now. We're doing 21 through 30 today. I'm going to get you guys right into it. With 21 came the Clippers are the Slippers. And this is earlier in the, in all my episodes, Matt predicted Clippers going to the finals. Of course, they slipped, lost to Denver. Moving on, episode 22, me and Corey talked about fantasy predictions. And me and him were in a fantasy league. He ended up having a better record, but I won the head-to-head. Hey, shout outs Corey. But anyways, we had to get to that fantasy stuff because we all know Corey's a betting man. And in episode 23, we talk about the Lakers and the Heat in the finals. We're already, Lakers are already dominated their way all the way through the playoffs. So I'm with JP in that one. Moving on, episode 24, I talked KCP's emergence in the finals. He played really well along with AD, and I talked about that. I talked about that a little with Matt. Moving on to episode 25, Taylor came in, and we were still celebrating, you know what I mean? The Lakers won a ring, and it was for the first time since the late, great Kobe. We did it for Kobe. We're going to celebrate. That's what that whole episode was about almost. And a little bit of, around the league antics, what's going to happen in free agency and stuff. Episode 26, tragic episode. Dak was out for the season once he played the Giants and broke his ankle. It was gruesome to watch on television. That was our season. That was the Cowboys. And long story short, you know what I mean? We made it interesting like we always do, but long story short. Okay, moving on. Not too much Cowboy talk. Episode 27, Rachel, my wife. She made her first appearance on the Faithful Fan Show. She's my boxing expertise on the whole show because we all know she's a ring girl and everything. So I had her come on and talk with me about Lomachenko and Lopez matchup. We all know Lopez won in a controversial matchup. Great episode. You guys should go check it out if you haven't. Next, I had Victor on, you know what I mean? He's the LeBron fan. He's my LeBron guy, my LeBron insider. So because the Lakers won, I had to have him on and talk about what's next for the Lakers and what this did for his whole dynasty, LeBron James. Episode 29, I had Juan on. And I needed an outside perspective, you know what I mean? His team is the Jets, so he kind of knows a little bit about losing. Shout out to Juan. But anyways, I had him on to talk to me about an outside perspective on what the Cowboys' deficiencies were. It was a great episode. Go check that one out as well. Episode 30, I had a special guest on, Clipper Darrell, and I had to have him come on and talk about, what happened to the Clippers? His whole thing is, it was all Doc Rivers. He was happy about the Ty Lue hire. Right now, they're looking good. I'm scared of the Clippers. But anyways, that's the recap, 20 through 30. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time on the 30 through 40 recap. Let's go on the Faithful Fan Show.
Rookie in the paint, going hard with the venom. Shot so much, man, I think I need a lay. Rookie in the paint, going hard with the venom. I need a lay. So much, man, I think I need a lay. Animal, MC Cannibal, rap Hannibal. Here to change the game, mainframe, all y'all programmable. Coaching on tracks, balling like a paper like Phil. I'm on BS real, my rhymes convict and heal. A world blind, my lies a red pill real. Ball like I've been here, rookie in his prime. Focus like Jordan the second time. Kobe in playoff times, you know believe when I drop. Call for it, can't link up in the Blizo spit. Auto like free throws by Ito. Circle loose stroke magic. Rhymes over all y'all like Dirk for two. Rookie in the game, insane coming for you. GGB the crew.